Oh, yeah, but so these beings that live on all the other planets, why would they need a ship? Do they
Yeah.
to get here?
Yeah.
If they're, but maybe they do, and maybe it has to be a kind of a ship that can not only go from there to here, but then can go from subtle to gross if it's going to be visible to us.
I actually think you've hit the nail on the head. And I think this is the issue, by the way, that one of the issues that the governments are wrestling with right now. It's extremely topical, actually, because, and I've been sort of inundated with interviews just on UFOs lately, because I've campaigned on this for decades, seen a massive change. And these are the questions that are coming up because they've found capabilities of which invisibility is one of them, that witnesses, whistleblowers, who have a terrible time, some of these whistleblowers, by the way, that's a whole other story. They get very maltreated. But whistleblowers from the military, the Navy, the Air Force in America have said, they've talked about this capability of invisibility and reappearance as well. It's something that Dr. King explained. Some of the things they've found out in the last and revealed in the last 3 years in these Congress hearings, and well done, America, for having Congress hearings, by the way. You leave Britain behind and most other countries behind, and they're all interested. They've all got an interest in UFOs. China, Russia, all of them are following this. But America is trying to be open, except that your elected representatives, Democrat and Republican alike, are being lied to, they say, by their own government, by officials who are not elected, who are stopping them from getting to these truths. So this is one of the things that you've hit on about the multidimensional existence of UFOs that absolutely befuddles them. They just see it as superior technology, which they can't explain. I mean, I've been commenting recently on a bit of footage that came out this month, actually,
I
in a
saw that.
Congress hearing. Yeah. So they can't understand that. But I
You're
will
referring to
say,
the missile hitting a UFO and bouncing off
yeah,
it. Yeah.
it's bouncing off it. And if people haven't seen that, it's easy to find. It's on my website. It's all over the place, that footage. But I will say this, I'm going to give a shameless plug to a book for which I get zero royalties, let me say, which is one of the books I wrote with Dr. King, Contacts with the Gods from Space. And that was published in just a year before he passed on, actually, in 1996. And in there, he explains 29 years ago some of these phenomena and how they operate that they're now finding. Invisibility is one. The capability of his answer to how this would happen, that a Hellfire missile would bounce off the side of an extraterrestrial craft, is that it would be because they have force fields around them, these craft. And so that prevents it. And it goes into more depth in the book about that.
It's your basic Star Trek technology.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, nothing original, but this is the kind of they haven't even thought. Well, if they've thought of it, they haven't mentioned it in any of these hearings. And then the other thing, of course, that he hits on is the gravitational capabilities of to overcome gravity, to take off at tremendous velocities, and even their mental powers. They can arrive in a destination that an American jet is headed for before that American jet gets there, and wait for the jet. And
Uh-huh.
this is from testimony.
Yeah.
So you have to, and this then leads to the questions that I don't think they can answer. This is where you need a genuine contactee, of which I would say Dr. King is foremost, but I'm not the only one. I'm not saying that at all. Which is okay. Then why? Why are they here? What is their purpose? What are they trying to show us? What is their message? When will they come closer? Those types of questions cannot be answered, even if they disclosed fully, because their interest, the most part, by they, I don't just mean America, I mean all these countries, is defense. All they want to do is, if they can, is reverse engineer them, keep it as secret as they can, and use this weaponry in warfare. And that's because their motive is completely wrong. And of course, the extraterrestrials know that. They're not going to cooperate with that.